What it is, Brad Lee back again with another episode of Dropping Bombs today in the studio, folks. I got a real treat for you. Motherfucking Cassady Campbell.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Himself. If you guys don't know who he is, then you haven't been on YouTube in a while. This dude's viral, has millions, or at least 1.8. How many you got?
Like almost 1.9 million. So
dude, that's
freaking
right, crazy. Yeah. That's a lot. Well, and not only that, dude, it's hard to get YouTube subscribers.
Dude, 100%. And you know, the crazy thing is, I was telling your son this back when I started like doing pranks and stuff, like 2016, 2017 time frame. There was only probably about 10 million YouTube channels. Now there's like 100 million something channels. It's so saturated, and YouTube Shorts kind of ruined everything. So long form content is really difficult to get views on, which is that was my bread and butter.
Yeah, but not yours.
Well, it is still difficult because, dude, like 1 in every 4 videos back in the day before 2020, 1 million views. Easy. Now 1 million views, like I think I see that once a year.
So it got a little bit more diluted.
Insanely, because TikTok came on, then you got all these Gen Z people coming in, everybody's doing pranks and stuff, so then everybody's looking for the camera. It's just not the same anymore. Then YouTube Shorts, like I said, just kind of ruined it.
So folks, if you guys don't know, he's a YouTuber, best known for his pranks, challenges, comedic content. He had a viral video called "What Male Body Type Do Girls Like?" You guys might have seen that.
That video was really even before I started doing pranks. I was like kind of starting off doing interviews because I didn't have a filmer. So I'm literally like holding it myself, just filming people's opinions. Like, hey, what body type do you like? Because I couldn't even get anyone to film for me. Then I finally like got the right camera equipment, microphones and stuff, found a good filmer who was like reliable. And that's when I started like kicking off with the pranks and stuff.
So and by the way, you guys follow him at Cassady Campbell on Instagram, Cassady Campbell Official on YouTube, TikTok is Cassady Campbell TikTok, Facebook is Cassady Campbell Official. So again, Google Cassady Campbell, and I'm sure you'll find him one way or the other, but mainly YouTube.
Yeah.
So any bomb squatters want to support this cat, go to YouTube, hit subscribe.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and you're not here to promote anything. You're just here to freaking shoot the shit.
Just my seminars, man.
Good. Oh, yeah, you have seminars? A lot of my guests do, dude. But, you know, a lot of people are like make fun of those. Well, listen, here's my opinion and advice, okay? If you want something, like, for example, I want 1.8 million followers on YouTube. Well, I better fucking tap into someone who's done it, because I'll bet you could save me time now that you know.
Yeah, man. And, you know,
it's not just luck. You got skills now.
Yeah, 100%. And not to mention, you know, when I was starting off, I was in the Navy still. So I'm like doing that 5 days a week. It was just like a paperwork job in the Navy. I was stationed in Fort Worth, Texas. And in my off time, I'm just filming pranks like 2 a week, just pumping it out. I'm doing all my own editing and everything like that, getting it out there.
Is that just because you were creative?
I guess. And then I just was so relentless. Everybody was telling me, you're stupid. You're not going to make it. Oh, that's such a dumb idea.
Were you trying to quote unquote make it? I mean, did you think, hey, I'm going to make some videos and get popular on YouTube?
Yeah, that's what I told myself. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to quit no matter how hard it was. Because, you know, it's really difficult when you see low views and you're just not going viral. You're not gaining subscribers when you're first starting. It took 1.5 years of consistency on YouTube with doing the pranks until it really blew up and started getting notoriety.
So why wouldn't you do a seminar on that?
I mean, I was joking like about seminars.
I know you were.
I mean, yeah.
But why wouldn't you? Because, dude, when you're saying it, I'm thinking to myself, because I got, let's say, 250,000, and I've been at it a long time, and I think I dropped some killer shit. But sometimes when I drop it, no one gives a shit. And I'm thinking, dude, and then sometimes I'll drop a video that's dumb, and it gets millions of views.
The dumber shit you say, the more viral.
But if I knew I could pay you, let's say, just for the sake of argument, $1,000 to come to your seminar where there's 50 other people that want to grow their YouTube channel, in my mind, that's not a scam. Why? Because you've already done it, dude. I just want to know what it is you think I should do. Go look at my page. Tell me what I should do. Map me out a little blueprint where if you were me, what you would do. and then it's up to me to do it or not. And you'd make a G.
No, I agree.
But what if 100 people a week wanted to learn that from you?
I mean, that's true. That's true.
It's 100 G's a week.
That is true.
So anyway, not to go off topic.
You just gave me an idea.
Well, I'm just saying, that's the idea I give. Lightspeed, which is this building.
Yeah.
We make training systems and educational platforms. So the only reason I say that is because you made fun of it, because a lot of people do. But in reality, dude, there's some legitimate shit behind that.
No, I agree 100%. There's people that do legit seminars. Like one of my favorite people is Brian Tracy.
Oh, yeah.
And
old school.
It's funny because I started watching him like a month ago, just one night. I was like, man, this is so good. Like, I need to get my shit together. Then I'm reading all his books now. I'm like, these are so good. I'm like writing down everything I need to do. Like he says in his books, write your goals, your tasks every day.
Exactly.
Saves me so much time. I had somebody come over to my house. They're like, oh, you write your stuff down? Oh, that's so basic. You don't?
Yeah.
Like you're not doing shit.
Yeah. Well, just show me how you're doing, and then I might listen to you.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Just like, comes to YouTube, like, dude, I'm going to listen to you. Why? Well, dude, because I don't have 1,000,008 subscribers, but I'm also not making joke prank shit.
Yeah.
Do you think joke prank shit, do you think YouTube is really made for entertainment, and the entertainment stuff does better than life advice and business and shit like that?
It really just depends. Because some people, they'll post life advice and stuff like you're talking about, and they'll go viral. And then some people, they can't. It just depends on the person. Do they have that charisma? Do people really want to watch them? And then there's people that are just incredibly boring and they suck, and nobody wants to watch them.
So do you think if I went and got all the equipment, not that I don't have it, and said, I'm going to go to the Strip, which is an idea that I've had, and just start interviewing drunks on the Strip, that would go viral?
If you got good reactions, yeah, because it's really about the reactions. So I guarantee you probably hit a viral video for sure, especially if you're doing the shorts like you're doing on YouTube and Instagram Reels. Dude, you're gonna go viral. It just takes that one.
Just takes one. So people listening right now are like, what can I learn from a YouTuber? Well, number one, you can learn how to build a YouTube following, because how valuable do you say that is now?
Incredibly valuable, especially
you can work for yourself, make money coming out of your yin yang doing hardly shit.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of work though, because you do have to continuously be thinking of new stuff and kind of get with the times, because trendy stuff is always changing. And I was just thinking this the other day, like the golden age of YouTube pranks is kind of over with, because now it's just these kids. They're not even doing pranks. They just have the camera, like the big camera. It's not hidden or anything. They're just going up to people. The camera's in their face, and they're just trying to piss people off. Like, how is that a prank?
That ain't a prank. That's stupid.
But they get viral. They get the reaction they're looking for.
Because they're pissed.
And it's quick. It's an instant reaction. But my stuff, like if I piss somebody off, it's not on purpose. Like somebody might just flip out because they're crazy. But I'm not intentionally going up to somebody like, oh, I'm going to piss this person off today.
Did you see that viral video where the dude messed with that one dude and he pulled out a gun and shot him?
I know that guy. He wanted to collab with me. After that, I was like, I don't know.
Well, again, because he was doing one of those like bully pranks, I call them.
He had his phone like up to the guy, and he was like playing this video, and the guy's just like, get away from me. And he's trying to walk away, and he's just forcing himself on the guy. If he would have just walked away, he wouldn't have got shot.
Yeah. So again, like to me, I always want to go down to the Strip and do these things, but I always think, man, I'm going to need security, number one. Do you need security ever?
No, because I'm not the type of person where if somebody's like that guy who shot him is just going to keep forcing it on them. I'm just going to be like, I'm not feeling it. I don't think they're feeling it. It's not funny. I'm just going to walk away. You just got to know when to walk away and not push people's boundaries where they're going to like just shoot you.
So if someone's listening, they're like, dude, I want to be a YouTuber too. What would your advice be to them?
I would say to have an exact idea of what you want to do on YouTube, get the equipment that you need, find out what kind of camera equipment, mics and stuff you need.
What kind of camera equipment, mics and stuff do you need?
Well, so I use a Sony, I think it's a RX 100 version 2. It's a small camera. And people don't even understand how hard it is to film my videos. Like, I have one camera guy because pretty much everybody else who films for me, they screw it up. but he's so good. Like, it's crazy. Like, he has all the movements down. He hides the camera. The camera's like this big. It's up against his body. He holds his breath. He's hiding it, and nobody catches him. And when I tell somebody afterwards, like, hey, it's a prank, they're like, where's the camera? And I'm trying to point to him, and they don't even see it. That's how good he is. Asian people, man, they're like sneaky, but no, he is so good, and his editing's really good. And dude, he is insane. Like, I've never seen anybody like that. It is hard to find because when you think about this, if I go out and I'm like, hey, I just need a cameraman, people are just thinking, oh, I just got to hold the camera up there like this. It's easy. But no, you got to like be sneaky with it. You can't get caught, because then that ruins the prank. Look, I've had so many random people film for me before. Some did okay, but some just like totally ruined it. And hey, I'm not hating on them or anything like that. They just didn't have the proper training, but I couldn't even post the video. It was so bad.
Is this how you make your living period now?
Yeah.
How many followers did it take before you could start living off of it?
Well, the crazy thing is, I was actually making more money off YouTube alone when I had like 500,000 followers, because I was racking in way more views back in the day. Just obviously, like I was talking about, the saturation, how many YouTube channels there were back then versus now messed it up. They changed their algorithm. Dude, I was pissed off if a video got 300,000 views in a week. And because typically, sometimes, or most of the time, I'd upload a video, 300,000 views in a day. And then 1 million view video, one every 4 videos. I'm like, this is good. And then it just, went down and down.
What's your rough revenue for 1 million view video?
1 million view video is probably like 10 grand to 15 grand.
Dang.
So it's pretty good. Shorts, they pay a little better now. It's like 20 cents per 1,000. So it used to be like 10 cents. So I posted I've been posting like typically 2 shorts a day on YouTube. And it seemed like 1 in every 15 to 20 shorts, they'll go viral. So it's like, hey, it's like a lottery.
So if I'm listening, get the camera, have an idea.
Yeah.
And then what?
I'd write it down. Like Brian Tracy says, write down what you're going to do, have a plan, and then just don't give up. Just be consistent with it. Because if you give up after like a couple months, like, man, I'm not going viral, it's like, well, you haven't given enough time. Because it takes,
how long did you take?
Like 1.5 years of consistency till I really got up there. It was a lot of work. Because that's the hardest thing when people aren't blowing up instantly. They're just like, man, I'm just going to quit, man. It's like, yeah, well, you're never going to get anywhere doing that.
Well, that's life, unfortunately, for people.
You're trying to build any business. I mean, how long did your business take to really get up there?
How old are you?
I'm 32.
You were 7 when I started this business.
So you could be my dad.
I have a daughter that's 37.
Oh, man.
I have a wife that's 35.
Okay.
But, anyway, a long time, let's just say that.
Yeah. But it took that consistency, because what if you gave up after like 1 year?
Well, then I wouldn't have any followers.
Exactly. You wouldn't have your business.
And a personal brand, because I have one, is extremely valuable.
Yeah. 100%.
And I think I always teach people how to build a brand, what I did at least. And it works for most people that follow it. And I always try to tell them, dude, YouTube's the king of them all the platforms. YouTube's the best.
Yeah.
And they're like, why is that? And I say, because I don't ever open up Instagram and search, how do I build a house?
Yeah.
Or how do I write viral comedy sketches? There's people writing that into YouTube. It's a search engine. So like, if you have videos in there related to what you do in life or how you make money, then, and you don't have any in there, you're foolish, because they're searching and your video could come up.
Yeah.
And then you start getting followers on YouTube, and now all of a sudden you're building a what? Community.
Yeah.
And now you have a community, and then you're monetizing it, not just from ad revenue, but dude, I could show you how to monetize your current viewers.
Yeah.
10 different ways that you're probably not even doing right now.
I'm sure there's many ways. And
if you just put out a video and said, hey, by the way, if you guys ever want to learn how to make these freaking funny jokes, I'll show you. Hit me up.
Yeah.
And you sold the education or the seminars, dude, they'll buy them. You ever heard of a girl named Adley?
I haven't.
Well, she goes viral on YouTube left and right. She teaches people how to go viral on YouTube left and right, and it makes people lots of money when they build YouTube correctly. So she started showing people, charging people and showing people. Now she's making freaking tons showing people how she did it.
Yeah.
Which I've never went through her seminar or course or whatever it is, but I assume that you guys are just creative, number one.
Yeah.
And number two, you realize that people like to watch stupid shit.
Yeah, they like to laugh.
Yeah, so like if I go down to the strip, and again, I've been thinking about doing this. I already got the microphone. This is Brad Lee TV, and I was just gonna walk up and start having conversations with people. I got to think up a more specific subject or concept, but talking to people
Trump
and getting that back. Yeah, Trump or or what do you do for a living?
Oh yeah,
or what? Because dude, a lot of those went viral.
No, dude, and it cracks me up, that guy from School of Hard Knocks. So what do you do here for a living? The video for Lamborghini in Frisco, Texas. I'm like, dude, can you slow down?
Who's that?
The School of Hard Knocks. He just goes up to all the millionaires, and I guarantee you've probably seen him. I think he's the most viral one that does it. He's like, so what do you do out here for a living in Frisco, Texas to be able to afford a Lamborghini?
I've never heard it.
And the guys are like, what? Can you repeat that again? Because I don't understand.
Yeah, but I've seen people do that. I just never seen them. I've never seen that guy.
That was gonna actually be my next video, because I'm gonna do a Wes Watson character.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna put like the sleeve tats on. I got the rich, ripped and rare shirt, the white skinny jeans with holes, the whole outfit, shaved head and everything. And I'm gonna have my buddy be the person who interviews me, like in a popular area. So what do you do out here for a living to be able to afford a Lamborghini in Frisco, Texas, or Dallas, Texas, whatever? And I'm just gonna like kind of start off calm. You know how he is. Look, motherfucker, here's the fucking thing. Look,
Dude, that would be funny. And that should go viral too, because again, there's a lot of people that are like Wes, for example, that a lot of people ultimately, I think, they're shocked by his ability to frickin' go balls out like he does. But dude, that'll be funny. That'll go viral. I'll bet you it does.
And you know what? I didn't realize.
Do one on me.
But I don't look. I could look like Wes Watson with all the stuff. With the
I don't have anything unique and standout-ish.
You're like a normal looking guy. Wes Watson is like unique
character
in his own way. Exactly. And I was just talking to my buddy about
you can do Tate then.
I did an Andrew Tate character, like 3 videos, and he's like,
did you get a bunch of Andrew Tate fans hammering you?
I got some, but a lot of people loved it. And I had the voice down as best as I could. I'm like,
let's hear it.
Excuse me, are you a virgin? You must be broke. You're not depressed. You just need to make more money.
Hey, so when you're doing it, are you ad-libbing or are you scripted?
Some of the stuff, like I'll just sit there and listen to their videos for hours, and then I'll write some of the stuff down, and then some of the stuff will just kind of come off the top of my head. But the first Andrew Tate video I did, like where I acted like him in public, 1 million views. That was the first 1 million view video I got in forever. But then his popularity kind of died down. So I'm like, okay, I got to get with the trends. Wes Watson's really not that popular. So even I just did a video of him actually. I was watching one of his rants in the school library, like on the computer, like blasting it. Like I was just pretending like my headphones were, I had headphones in, but I was pretending like I couldn't.
You thought they were plugged in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's just one of his just craziest rants. Motherfucker this, motherfucker
and what
that.
His students come up and be like, hey.
Dude, yeah. And people are just dying in the background. The funniest one was like, my dad's a bitch. He's just going off about guys and their tits. If I had $1 for every motherfucking 37-year-old that came through my gym with fucking tits and 10-inch arms, I'd be fucking rich. Loves tits.
Yeah, bitch tits.
But this is what I was saying. Like, he did a podcast with Albert. Albert wants to do a video with me too. I'm just like, bro, I'm gonna get clowned on so hard if I do something with you. I'm gonna like, bro. but no, he's just like, because Albert was dude, he's just milking Wes. He's like, oh, you're so great, like, and then Wes is just sitting there and randomly just starts going off about like haters, like he's talking about, oh, people say I do this, this, and this. No, you fucking idiot. It's like this. And I just could see Wes like laying down on the couch like a therapy session. These fucking haters, man. I can't fucking stand them. He got the therapy couch and Albert's like his therapist.
But what about Albert? You talking about Preciado, right?
Yes.
So
he wants to do a video. And I said, here's what we can do. Have you seen Tropic Thunder?
He wants to do like a skit with you?
I don't know, but have you seen Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
Okay, so I do the Tropic Thunder Tom Cruise character with the, he's bald and stuff. And I was like, dude, if I did this character at one of your seminars, like, have you seen this scene where he's like, I want you to hit that fucking director in the face as hard as you fucking can?
You talking about the old man, fat
Yes.
Tom Cruise character? Yeah, that guy's fucking hilarious.
That was like the funniest thing. And I was like, dude, if I did that one of your seminars, because he's like video calling in that scene from Tropic Thunder, and he's just going off on the director and the people in that room.
Yeah.
So imagine like I'm on a video call with Albert and I'm just going off on him, and the people in the seminar are going to be like, what the hell?
Dude, if you want to do a video that's viral, set up a Zoom call where it looks like you're in a meeting and not realize your camera's on. Because like, dude, that shit happens. And
Yeah.
dude, there's videos out there of like a dude walking out, opening his camera, and he doesn't realize his camera's on, but he's sitting there naked.
Oh my God. I've heard about plenty
And
of things like that.
people have been caught jacking off
yeah.
right in the middle of the meeting.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, dude, can you imagine?
Dude, it's like you can't check the light on the camera.
Another concept I had from doing things, because I like watching people get scared. I think it's funny as fuck when I see people get instantly terrified for just a split second, though. It's one of those deals where it's just
reaction,
it's funny, but it's not funny if someone's panicking for 10 minutes. It's funny when something happens that makes them like contort real quickly and then back to pissed that you just fucking scared them that bad. So what I do all the time in elevators, and or like when waiters are pouring wine in a restaurant, I just yell bang really loud, like so fucking loud it literally startles you, because it's like normal, and all of a sudden someone's like, bang! And dude, people are like this, all of a sudden they look over and they're all pissed off. I'm like, dude, I need to get cameras staged and then like be in an elevator, and when a crowded elevator walks in, as soon as the door's shut and the elevator starts, I just do a bang and watch everybody in slow motion go.
Yeah.
Now, I tell people that, they're like, that's stupid. Well, dude, I'll bet you, because I've never done it. So you do it, because you do this for a living. Go do bang or some sort of fucking instant scare, film a montage, and release a fucking long form episode of you just scaring the fuck out of people.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that shit'll go viral.
When I do the Wes Watson character, I should just get in the elevator and try that.
Well, you're doing like skits.
Well, they're pranks.
Yeah, but I mean, if I saw you dressed up as Wes Watson, I'd know you're fucking pranking
But you
me.
know who Wes Watson is, though. Most people
Well,
don't.
I'm not going to confuse you for Wes Watson, but like I can see that you're obviously made up.
Yeah. But
Unless
that's
you got
'cause
like
know
movie
him.
quality costumes.
Well, I mean, just the tattoos and stuff, and the
dude,
shirt.
sleeves, I'll tell they're sleeves. You got nylons with tattoos on your arms. I'd be
All
like,
right,
this
okay.
guy's fucking with
Because
me.
I already told you. You know who the guy
Hey,
is.
do you think it's hard to fool people or easy?
A lot of people's easy.
Yeah, because
Dude,
like
I
when you did
dressed-
your hood voice, like I would think that you're actually a hood dude.
Yeah, shit. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, like
What's this podcast for, bro?
like if you walked up and you weren't trying to, dress up as an old man, then you'd get me. But I'm saying like if you just went and got made up like you're an old man that can lift weights. You ever see that guy?
Dude, fake
You ever see that guy I'm talking about? He's like a really strong motherfucker, dude. And
Powerlifter guy?
Yeah. He'll walk in and he's not that big, but he's strong as shit. And he walks up to these big buff dudes lifting these fucking huge weights. And he's like, may I move? May I move those? And they're like, yeah, let's see him move it. And he goes, and they're like,
Yeah.
like that, dude. Like I can tell he's like, if he did that to me, I'd be like, dude, you're made up.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Because you watch this kind of stuff. You've seen it before. A lot of people don't even watch this kind of stuff, so they're oblivious to it. Dude, when I was doing the Andrew Tate character, I had a kid say, oh, can I take a picture with you? He thought I was really Andrew Tate. I was like, Dude, Andrew Tate is like 4 inches taller than me, probably.
How tall are you?
I'm only 5'10". He's probably like 6'3". So
He's
he's
6'3".
Like, okay, yeah, he's 5 inches taller than me.
Maybe even 6'4".
But they don't know because they've never seen him in person.
Well, tag Andrew Tate, folks, and let's hear his thoughts whether or not he looks like Andrew Tate.
I don't.
No, I know.
Until I dress up in the wardrobe and everything, it looks totally different.
How much you spend on costumes?
I don't even know, to be honest.
You write them off as a business expense?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 100%.
You know, like if you liked Rolexes, for example, you could go buy a Rolex. That's a costume.
Yeah. I mean, anything.
Just FYI. So would a Ferrari be and all these other things you might need? You might need. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're production, brother. You're media, dog.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, you know, because I know the let's say enjoyment that you're experiencing. Why? Because, dude, you're your own boss. You go out and fucking make videos for fun and it makes you money to live on. Like, dude, you don't have a job, but it is a job.
Yeah.
And that's what I want people to understand. Like, dude, they look like they're like Mr. Beast, for example. He's, I'm sure, every YouTuber's idol and or goal. Like, dude, Mr. Beast, like, I don't even know his name.
I can't even remember. Jimmy.
I don't know. Don't care. But his name's Mr. Beast to everybody that knows him. And if I say Mr. Beast, I don't know of anybody that don't know him. In fact, I didn't know who he was when everyone was telling me Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. And then I realized this dude's making hundreds of millions of dollars fucking around with making funny ass or weird videos. Yeah. And I'm thinking, why can't I do that? So I want these listeners to understand, hey, maybe I can do that. And this guy did it. What were you doing before?
I was in the Navy.
Oh yeah, you told me. So you're just in the Navy.
Yeah, I was in the Navy.
And then you said, fuck it, dude, I'm going to get a camera and I'm going to pull some pranks. What was your first prank?
My first prank, dude, it was so stupid. Like, I got a lot of hate for it. It was like awkwardly flexing for girls at the college campus. I just saw like somebody else do it. This other YouTuber I watched, Big Doss, and I tried it, got a lot of hate, and then I started like doing these different characters. Like I did a CEO firing people prank, and that was the first one that went viral. It got like millions of views.
What were you doing?
So I went into establishments and I told them I was the CEO, and I wouldn't even say I'm the CEO of like this exact establishment. I would just say I'm the CEO of the complex. It's like made up. And then they're just like, oh, okay. And I was telling him or the people there, like all the problems that I'm hearing from customers and corporate and all this stuff. And
I may have seen one of those.
And I would bring somebody out, fire them. Then after that, I'd tell them, yeah, you're not really fired. It was just a joke. And then I would give them like $100.
Would any of them cry or anything?
I had one person like ever close to crying.
Did any of them say, fuck you, you don't run this place?
No.
That's hilarious.
I've had like one or two people like not believe it, but I don't know if like.
And eventually you just break character and say, yeah, we're doing a skit. Do most people take it cool?
Yeah, pretty much everybody takes it cool because I give them money afterwards too, and it's like probably more than they make in a day at Walmart.
Do they ever say, I'm not signing a release?
Oh, I don't have to, because in Texas it's a one-party consent. So if I'm in it and I consent, we're good.
Dang.
I know, but most people are pretty cool about it. They don't really care.
Yeah.
But it's funny, there's always like people online, oh, that's so mean that you did that. I'm like, dude, this person doesn't even care. They're laughing about it afterwards. It was 5 minutes of their time. I gave them $100, and then you're the one crying. Didn't even happen to you.
So if somebody gets struck by Cassady Campbell, they're getting a Hunsky?
Well, if it's like a firing prank, yeah, because I kind of feel bad.
But you don't always give them money?
Oh, heck no.
Have you ever done the old gold digger prank?
Most of those are all fake, dude.
That's what I was going to say, dude, because like I've seen some and they're real looking, and then a lot of them, come on, that didn't happen.
Like here's the thing, like why would a girl be walking around like in basically nothing on the street? Like nobody dresses like that. And this is the funny thing about those gold digger
Not only
pranks.
that, dude, I have a fucking Ferrari F8. And I've never sat there and waited for chicks to walk by, but when they did, they just walked by. They weren't fucking attracted to my car.
Well,
like,
Albert
dude, that don't happen in real life.
Albert said you'll be happy if you have a Ferrari.
I'll tell you, Albert, when he got his Ferrari, business started picking up because you know, you see somebody with a Ferrari, you think they're successful. So he started getting deals, and then that led to that and that and that. And so now he really believes that if you get a Ferrari, everything will change for you, because it did for him.
You got to afford a Ferrari first before you get it.
Well, he obviously could, or he wouldn't have got one.
Yeah, well.
But mortgages and real estate, dude, you can make some decent coin. Owning a Ferrari doesn't cost that much. A lot of people think everyone pays cash for them. Shit, you can lease those bitches just like anything.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I would, if I ever did something like that, I'd lease it, because if I bought that, dude, I'm going to lose so much money if I ever try to sell it.
Not Ferraris, but mostly, yeah.
Okay.
Not Ferraris.
Yeah, I don't.
No, Ferraris they control. So a lot of times you'll buy a Ferrari for what they want for it, which is MSRP. They don't oversell it. They can't. And you take it off the lot, and there's people offering you $200,000 more than you paid for it.
Wow.
Because they can't get it.
Really? Why
and
is that?
they want it because they control them. Ferrari controls their cars. Like if you want a brand new, for example, if you want a brand new LaFerrari, I don't even know if they still make it, but let's pretend they did. Dude, get in line. You can't have one of those. I don't care how much money you have. You have $1 billion? Good. You can't have one. So what do? You find me who does get one. I just paid $1.8 million for it. And you're like, I'll give you $3 million. And I say, done. And then Ferrari won't sell it to me after that. Why? Because if I sell it before they let me sell it, then I never get a new one. Now, used market's a little bit different, but dude, Ferraris hold their value pretty well. Yeah. But you're right in most cars.
Yeah, like a Lamborghini, would it?
Well, some Lamborghinis hold their value. Yeah. But again, now the new thing's Bugattis.
Yeah, dude. I own one in every color. You know, this is so random. I was just thinking this, and, you know, on podcasts, people just say dumb shit, like a lot of these gurus. The next thing is, like, I saw this, like, I don't mind Justin Waller. I don't think he's hurting anybody or anything, and he says some good stuff. But one of the things that made me laugh was he's like, oh man, people fucking go to the store and they get groceries and they're in the car, they're like deciding what they get, and then like you gotta sit in traffic and you look like I'm fucking cooking. Oh, he's making fun of people for like going grocery shopping and cooking. And I'm like, dude, who the hell goes to the store for one meal? Like, you get groceries for one meal, you get groceries for 1 week. Like, what world are you living in? And this is the next thing though. Oh man, fucking people that drive. Who the hell drives a car, dude? Like, I have somebody fucking do it for me. Like, you're wasting so much time. Like, I could be doing so many valuable things, like, than driving. Like, I'm fucking running my business and shit. I'm fucking making money. You're sitting here driving a car. You look like a fucking dumb fuck, man.
How do you know Albert?
This page I follow, I can't remember. He like, it's not Baller Busters, but this other guy, he makes these funny...
Is it the ghost guy?
Oh, gosh.
Might be the ghost guy. He kind of looks like you.
No, not that guy. No, a different guy. I cannot remember his name, but he always makes fun of like Andy Elliott and some of these other guys. And
they were making fun of Albert?
Yeah.
So like, you went to watch his page, or do you follow him?
I followed him.
Well, if you follow Albert...
And then he hit me up.
If you follow Albert, he always cuts his own hair.
Yeah.
You should do one on that.
Okay.
Like, he cuts his own hair and he says... Basically, he's trying to preach the same concept, you know, whoever gets their haircuts fucking brokies. Yeah. Like, dude, why would you take the time to cut your hair? You got to drive there. Yeah. You got to sit in the barber shop. They got to ask you questions. They want pictures.
Yeah.
It's like, Albert,
I like
if you're going to a barber, okay, that constantly pesters you with business advice and wants pictures, you're going to the wrong barber. Okay. Barbers don't do that. They don't sit there and fucking pester you and want pictures with you. Come on.
Well, one of my favorite ones, when he was like, I want 1 billion people to know me, and he's pretending like he's talking to somebody when he's not. And he's like, you know, I was at a restaurant the other day, a fancy restaurant, and the valet guy came out to me and he said, Albert, oh my gosh, I get to meet you. All my dreams are come true. I'm like, dude, that never happened.
Don't believe it. Have you ever watched my videos?
Yeah, I watch them.
Do I have any that made you go, oh, that's fucking dumb or funny?
The funniest one was...
Let her rip.
It was...
Don't even worry about me being offended, because I can't be offended.
No, it was... Well, see, there's some videos that are just funny. I'm laughing at it like, okay, it's kind of dumb, but...
Like what?
It's not hurting anybody.
But like which one?
The one where you're talking about, I pay for everyone.
That's right.
What about if, like, the guy friends start coming?
What guy friends?
Your wife's guy. I'm just kidding. No.
Well, my wife doesn't have guy
I know, I'm
friends.
just messing with you.
But dude, the reason why I pay for people is simple. So number one, I can order what I want. Okay, because if I know you're paying, dude, I'm not going to order what I want. So now I'm restricted. I don't like being restricted, especially if it's just because of money. Dude, I got money. I don't need your fucking money, and I don't need you fucking paying for my meal. Let me pay for the meal. Then we all can eat whatever I want. And then secondly, the more you give, the more you get. This is a little universal secret most people don't understand. So I get to buy you fucking a meal. That's me giving. Okay, the hand that giveth receiveth. So it's my privilege and honor to pay for dinner. Now, there's a lot of times that I didn't say in that video that I won't pay for dinner, and it's when like let's say we're at a bride's and a groom's table, and the father-in-law wants to buy dinner. Well, I don't fucking big dick him and fucking go sneak and pay the bill. Like, that's his honor. I'm going to let him pay the bill. You know what I mean? Or if a buddy of mine says, let me get it, dude. You get him all the time. And he wants to, be the cool guy that fucking pays the bill. I let him pay the bill. Now, the message wasn't always pay the bill. I said, I always pay the bill. But again, editing. They left off all this part.
It was more so.
All they heard was, I pay the bill or fuck off. Well, no, there's reasons why I won't pay the bill. Like, for example, if people are coming to dinner that I don't know and I'm the only one there and they just sat at my table, no, I'm not buying the motherfucking weirdo's dinner.
If you're not paying for the whole restaurant, if you don't buy the restaurant when you walk in, dude, you're
a fucking chump.
Dude.
You're a brokey, bro.
If you're eating somebody else's restaurant, dude, what is wrong with you?
Dude, listen, if you walk into a restaurant and you don't pick up the tab for everyone in it at the time you're there, you're fucking gay.
Exactly, dude.
But listen, at the end of the day, that's, to me, funny that you picked that one. But
this is the guy's video. Like, that guy just, like, the way he talks is
give me
funny.
another one, because that's not a bad one.
No.
It's not as bad as the ones you're banging on Albert.
Oh, okay. This was when you were talking about how you don't wear a suit, and that Gino guy.
Gino?
It's like Gino the Ghost or whatever.
Oh, yeah. The ghost
and
guy.
You're like, there's 2 times I wear a suit when I'm married and buried, and then the guy's like, courtesy laugh. The other guy's like, courtesy laughing for you.
Yeah, he's courtesy laughing. But dude, that dude was legitimately laughing.
Yeah.
And I did a reaction back, and they did a reaction back, and me and him were DMing. I'm like, dude, come on the podcast. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah. He didn't want to?
Yeah, he said he would.
Oh, okay.
I said, well, next time you come to Vegas, he's just never come to Vegas. But like, dude, like if you were a dude that made fun of me all the time, dude, I think it's awesome. Like, I wish the ghost would make fun of me more.
Yeah.
It's funny, number one. Number two, it puts me out there. Yeah. Because as many times as somebody, use Wes Watson as an example, when somebody says this fucking clown, like Baller Busters doesn't understand, when they ball bust Wes Watson and Andy Elliott, they are driving those both new business. So you think you're fucking spreading the word on these guys? You're fucking fueling these guys, you dipshit. So if you truly want to bust their balls, quit talking about them. Quit talking about them.
Well, they have to be
No.
exposed.
But I'm serious. Quit talking about them. That's how you truly fucking hurt them, is you get everyone to not talk about them. But it's a difficult. Why? Because they're big personalities. They have big opinions, and not everybody agrees. Now, those Baller Busters, I used to I like the concept of Baller Busters. Expose the fakes.
Yeah.
But I know Andy Elliott, and I know Wes Watson. Dude, they're not fucking fake. Okay, they might be characters. I don't disagree with that. But Wes Watson, I know personal people that paid him his fucking fee to coach them.
Yeah.
And he showed them exactly what he does. They did it, and they're making $100,000 a month doing what? Coaching people. That's all he's claiming, is I can show you how to do what I'm doing, and he really is doing it. To the tune of $2, $3, $4 million per month, bro. Yeah. That's let some dude making 180 grand talk shit about that. Like, dude, if I were you, if you don't want to be one, great. But if you do, I wouldn't be thinking Wes Watson's fake. He ain't scamming people. Yeah, now, Baller Busters catches one guy out of 1,000 that Wes wasn't nice to on the phone. Well, I know Wes, and he's always nice to me, but I'm not asking him stupid fucking questions either. So this guy, you never know what the real story was, bitched about Wes treating him poorly and not giving him his money back, but you don't know all the story. So they hear Baller Busters. Baller Busters comes out with it like that's what he does to everybody. He doesn't do that. I know him. Yeah. Andy Elliott, same way. A lot of people say, well, he narked on people in the past, and he's a bad guy because he narked on his buddies. Well, again, I don't judge people for their past, but I use it to determine whether or not I trust them or not. So it's like, I'm not going to be doing crime with Andy Elliott. So I'm okay. Okay. He's not ever going to tell on me. Why? Because I'm not doing anything. Yeah. So I'm not worried about him telling on people as much as I am ripping people off. If he's ripping people off, I'd know it. Well, again, have people ever been upset with the product he's delivered? Probably. Has anyone ever been upset with the product that you've delivered?
I'm sure they have.
Doesn't make you a fraud.
Yeah.
But Baller Busters gets a hold of it, comes out. Now, I said all that to say this. I was kind of with Baller Busters saying, yeah, because I know a lot of these guys, and a lot of the ones, are kind of full of shit.
Yeah.
But
like Luke Belmar.
But he said, I don't know about him. Oh my goodness. But listen to this. He said Patrick Bet David.
Yeah, I don't honestly know much about that guy.
Well, Patrick Bet David is not fucking fake. Okay, he's not fucking fake. So when they said he was kind of questionable, I said, oh, they're just fucking hating now. Like, I thought they were like legitimate lawyers. I hear they're lawyers. They're legitimate lawyers who do their research, and they're only exposing the truth to people, which I love that concept. But when they said Patrick Bet David is dude, you lost me on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I personally haven't done any research really on him other than I've seen his podcast. It seemed pretty decent.
It's a good one. He's a good dude. So, and again, I mean, like, I don't know everything Wes did. I hear all kinds of rumors, and again, I'm not endorsing Wes Watson, but I'm also not jumping on the bandwagon. Everybody wants to jump on bandwagons. Yeah. Wes Watson, I can tell you from personal experience, I've seen him coach people for the money he charges. They did what he said, and they make fucking money. And Albert's one of them, by the way. Albert probably does $50,000 to $100,000 a month. You ever see him on the lives every morning and every night?
The Albert on the lives?
Yeah.
With 4 people in it?
Yeah. And that's even more fucking impressive. There's only 4 to 10 people in those bitches. He's selling $7,500 masterminds to those people.
I think
Cassady, are you listening?
I'm listening.
Dude, Wes taught him how to do that. And you would think there's 4 people in there. But guess what? He does it every day, every night, every day, every night, every day, every night. And sure enough, dude, people come in there and say, I'll go to his event, and they pay him. How do I know? I've spoken at those events. Yeah. He sells those tickets. Now, some people could say, oh, you're an idiot if you pay Albert. Well, some people go there and literally hear something that they go implement, and it works for them too. Yeah. Like, crazy as this sounds, buying a Ferrari. Yeah. I know a guy that came to Albert's event because I was speaking. He just wanted to hear me speak. Bought Albert's coaching program, which I was like, you did? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, first of all, I didn't even realize you had money, but shit. He went to Albert's coaching program, and Albert told him, buy a Ferrari. He told me what Albert told him, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I apologize. I'll call Albert and see if he'll refund you. Like, seriously, that's what he told you? And he goes, yeah, in a nutshell. The motherfucker goes and buys a Ferrari, this guy. He was coaching nurses on how to pass the nursing exam. He went and bought a Ferrari, started showing it online, and he started getting thousands of nurses wanting to buy his course on passing the nursing exam. Dude, the fucking Ferrari actually worked. And that's when I stopped going. You know what? Everybody's got their own experience. As long as the person used to be somebody and now he's not, and all he's trying to do is teach people like he used to be, be where he is now. So like if you said to me, Brad, I want to do this, and you'll be called a scam too, by the way. It doesn't mean you are. Yeah. But I want to do this. I said, do what? You say, I want to find people that are working at the Navy and doing dead end shit, and I want to show them how to get a camera and fucking get a little creative and put in the fucking work and become a fucking YouTube star. I would say go. Why? Because, dude, you used to be that guy, and now you're this guy.
Yeah, that's true.
So why can't you show people who you used to be how you got to where you currently are? Yeah. You can, and it's worth money if someone's smart. Why? Yeah. Because, dude, if I want to do it, I'd fucking throw you money and say, okay, tell me exactly what you did, and I'm going to do exactly what you tell me before I call you full of shit.
Yeah, 100%. I think the thing like about Wes Watson is just his insane personality. Like he has no bound. Like
he's character. You ever talk to him in person?
Never talked to him in
I
person.
should FaceTime and make the show even better.
And that'd be
He'll
hilarious.
answer.
Well, and you know what it is too. That
You want me to do it?
Well, hold on a sec. Then yeah, but the video of him on Fresh and Fit, like, have you seen that where he just goes crazy and everybody?
Oh yeah.
He goes crazy on the guy.
Calls the guy bitch tits, and but you know what? Most people watching that wasn't good for Wes.
No, it was bad.
Yeah, because if I were in Wes's shoes or I was coaching him,
Exactly,
I would have said, Wes, do the opposite of what you did.
Like,
what's that? Dude, everybody can see you're buff and in shape and everyone knows you got a little dough. So be nice to that guy. Why? Because you should have empathy. He's got bitch tits. You should feel bad for him that he's hating on you. Yeah. But that guy, his points were like, all it did was piss off Wes. And you ever seen the Jordan Belfort Grant Cardone interview?
Honestly, I think I might have. No, I have seen like a snippet of it.
It happened there too with Grant. Like, I know Grant really well. Jordan, he was so bent on making Jordan look wrong that he made himself look bad.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And in my opinion, in that video, Wes did the same thing. He was picking on him and saying stuff that just made him look like a Neanderthal. Even though if you sat down and talked to Wes, dude, he's got some freaking knowledge.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, because I've been, like I said, trying to get the character down. Right, so I'll sit there and listen to his rants and kind of pick up on what he says, and there's so much truth to it, obviously. But then some of it, it's like,
you want me to FaceTime him?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
See if he'll do it.
But
FaceTime Wes Watson.
If he could have controlled himself in that setting at Fresh and Fit, dude, he'd be so much better off.
Join my FaceTime. Hold on. What do you want to ask him? What can we ask him so he doesn't fucking think I'm a dick for calling
him? Dude, I don't even know what to ask him, honestly.
I'll ask him something real quick.
That's funny.
This will be real funny. Have you done it yet or no?
Have what?
Here, you want me to do it or it doesn't matter? We got to think of something funny.
I don't even know what to say.
Well, I was just going to say, hey, Wes, this dude fucking wants to know something, but if it doesn't go well, then it's wasting our valuable time.
Like, I don't even know what to say.
All right, well, we'll do it. We'll do it whenever you think of something to say.
Yeah.
Let's prank Wes.
That'd be funny.
That's another thing, dude. If you want to go viral,
he might actually kill me.
If you want to, no, he wouldn't. If you want to go viral, prank viral people. Yeah. Ashton Kutcher did that fucking flawlessly.
On,
Punked.
Yeah.
Dude, it went crazy because not only was he pranking motherfuckers, he was pranking famous motherfuckers.
100%.
See, dude, this is a collaboration.
And
now, when you get multi-billion famous, just say, dude, I went on dropping bombs. Brad was giving me all kinds of fucking ideas.
I want to do that, but then it's like you have to like get all these connections, find out where they're gonna be. No, I'm just saying, like,
boo-hoo.
I want to do it.
I know, but you have to. Who cares? That's easy.
How are you gonna get all these connections and find out where they're gonna be, exact date and time?
Easy. You can bring them somewhere. You know what you do? You want me to tell you what you do? How you get all these influencers in a room?
What would I do?
Give them an award.
What?
For being the coolest motherfucker on the planet. What if I called you and I said, Cassady, we're having the fucking YouTube annual badass awards and you are nominated for the badass in the comedy section. And we want you to come have dinner and celebrate and perhaps get the Golden Globe.
Yeah, I mean, that if it seemed
you'd fucking go, bro. Like you'd legit, go, I'd go, we'd all go.
You're crazy. If it seemed legit, or like a podcast, like a legitimate podcast, and then you prank them on there or something.
Like, if I fucking did my research, I should have pranked you. I just didn't know any better.
Yeah.
Dude, listen, there's a lot of people out there struggling, putting in work, not getting any return.
Yeah.
YouTubing, if you want to call it that.
TikTok's a good way to.
But YouTubing is a viable, real fucking outcome. Like, in other words, if somebody fucking they thought they had some creativity, they thought they were a little bit funny, they thought, man, this would be funny. They got a couple of cameras, they fucking wrote down their plan, and they went out and executed and didn't stop. You're saying that they will grow just like you did.
As long as they don't stop and they're, willing to put in the work and sacrifice some time or whatever it is. Yeah, 100%.
Boom.
They can do it.
Folks, quit being a puss. Get on out there and freaking start YouTubing.
Yeah.
Dude, I want you to help me figure out what I need to do to get 1 million subscribers. My goal's 1 million.
You got all those short form videos too.
I know, but they just use those from Instagram, and other ones they just stick them on YouTube Shorts. Okay. Nobody's making YouTube Shorts. We're making Instagram Reels that end up YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I mean,
but long form, I keep hearing from all the experts of YouTube, you know, you got to do long form. YouTube rewards long form. And I'm like, I don't understand. Cause like this podcast, for example, when I drop this, some episodes get decent views, but hundreds of thousands of people aren't watching my video, but they're downloading the audio.
Okay.
So like, how do I get all my audio listeners to my YouTube channel? Well, every day I say, hey, go to bradley.tv, which pulls up my YouTube, and subscribe. And I don't see hundreds of thousands of people that do download the show go do that. It's like, I can't get them to go to YouTube. It's like, do you think that there's YouTubers and then there's Instagrammers and then there's audios and then there's...
It's like a different type of content. Like you see these people going viral on their TikToks or on Instagram Reels a lot of the time. And then they go on YouTube and try to do long form content and it just doesn't pan out because that content isn't good for long form.
Yeah. What do you think the best long form content is? Pranks?
No, I mean, there's so many other, videos out there. So many genres. It's insane. Like, not just pranks, but you know what I did hear from a friend of mine that like automotive videos and like finance videos, they make the most money on YouTube.
Yeah, probably because of the ad rolls.
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure.
That's why, yeah.
For sure.
Because I make money on YouTube because I just flipped on ads. Like, why not? But it's nothing major. Yeah. Maybe $3-4 grand a month.
Still better than most people are getting.
No, I know, but like dude, that ain't worth doing. I can't spend 50 grand making a video.
Oh, dude, no. If you're doing something like that, like
how much do you spend making a video?
Basically nothing, really. I'll already have the wardrobes and stuff and everything I need. Unless I need to buy a wardrobe, then it's pretty much free.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, don't really spend anything. Sometimes I'll go to a convention or whatever, and those are like really good videos because I can get like 3 videos over the weekend. Like I went to the, it was like some sort of, oh my gosh, it was like a fan expo in Dallas. They had big actors there like William Shatner and stuff. I went up and I trolled him, and I asked him like how he like uses baby blood on his face and stuff. And he kind of like joked back about it, but somebody took that clip of me and they posted it on their TikTok. You know how people, they'll have like the actual video in the background and they're like reacting to it. This guy doesn't even say anything really. Plays my video, millions of views, more than mine. I'm just like,
that's happened to me before.
And then I posted it on TikTok and they said that I'm using unoriginal content.
That's happened to me before. There's a pickup line that I used, I invented, I created back in the day. And it was just off the cuff, you know, wit and charm that I possessed. And I walked up to a girl and I said, hey, what'd you have for dinner last night? She said, chicken. Pasta. And I said, what'd you have the night before? She said, chicken. I said, why didn't you have pasta? She said, why would I have pasta every night? I said, exactly. Call me when you're tired of pasta. I gave her my card and, you know, that's the truth. I mean, that really happened. And
I'm giving you a courtesy loud. No, just kidding.
But I mean, that really happened, you know, and there was a crowd of people watching me, and I even have her on video as proof because she called years later, and coincidentally I said, do you remember that? She goes, yeah, totally. So the bottom line is that's totally true story, but it went out on the internet first and I got millions of fucking views and so much hate. I couldn't believe it. Like, you know, piece of shit, she had a boyfriend. But anyway, it went viral. Then somebody sent me a clip of some dude doing it on a boat. He walked up and said my line to the dude on the boat. And then you started seeing comments that I got it from that clip, when in reality that guy got it from me.
Yeah.
So that happens.
Copyrighted it.
Wow. Fuck it. You know why? I don't think limited. I'm an abundance of that.
Yeah.
All you got to do is turn a camera on and follow me around, and I'll give you an abundance. You can have anything you want. Use it for yourself.
Well, I had this other big YouTube channel called Nelk. They do like the huge podcasts and everything.
Boys?
Yeah. And I was cool with them and everything. But there was one point I actually got pissed at one of the guys in Nelk. He's not even part of them anymore, but I do this spoiled rich kid character called Bradley Wellington III. and I go around like my Harvard sweater and just call people peasants and stuff. But anyways, like this guy literally like word for word stole my lines, like basically stole the name and everything that I use and used it in the video. And everybody's commenting too, oh, that's you stole Cassady Campbell's lines, blah blah blah, Cassady Campbell. And then I even commented, I was like, dang, you guys couldn't like think of your own stuff to say. And then one of the guys from Nelk calls me up, like, bro, why are you doing that? I'm like, just can you give me credit or something? You know what I mean?
It's called fucking professional courtesy, dog. But we all trying to do the same thing, Chief.
But nothing. Didn't want to credit me or anything.
That sucks.
And then this was later on, they hit me up and they're like, hey, we're doing this prank, this Bigfoot prank. I was just like, all right, whatever, probably help me out, give me some publicity. So they flew me out to Oregon to be a part of this prank. And I go out there, do the video. I think it totally flopped. It wasn't even funny. Like, obviously, the guy who they were pranking didn't even believe that crap. So then I flew back. They post the video up, millions of views. They didn't even, like, give me any credit, tag me or anything.
You're just some dude in the video.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what the hell was the point of that? You could have had anybody do that. I would waste my time for a whole day.
Are you looking for collabs?
If the people are, like, good for the collab, talented, it is really hard to find, like, people who can act and, play a character or a role, because there's so many times I've done videos with people and dude, the people are just ripping them in the comments. Dude, stick to videos by yourself. This guy's not funny. And then there's some times where I've done videos with people and they like the guy, but it's 50-50, man.
Well, I don't do collabs, so to speak, and I don't like being an actor in a skit, but if ever a good, funny one came up, I'd do it.
Yeah.
And not only that, dude, it's like social credibility. I got a DM the other day from Nick Cannon.
Oh, I was actually, they asked me to be on Wild and Out back in the day.
You should have.
Nah, they flew me out to the workshop. And when I was there, I was going to have to be in Atlanta for like 3 weeks, but thank God.
Why?
They were like, so they do this whole workshop, kind of get everybody in tune with how it's going to be. They like practice like different things that they're going to do on the show. You have to write jokes. The jokes are all forced. They're not funny at all. They're gay. And then they're just like, after like less than a week, they're like, yeah, I don't think it's going to work out. I was like, good, because I wanted to go home anyways. I'm losing money out here. I can't even make videos for almost a month. Like, they don't pay you jack out there. Like, what is the point? Like, and I see some of the other people that have been on the show for a while, and they don't even have barely 10,000 followers. I'm like, I thought this was going to help. But not that many people really watch TV like that anymore. Like, you need to be doing your own YouTube.
YouTube and the social media is the new TV.
Dude, 100%. So you're wasting your time out there.
Well, dude, let's get you back so we can have a longer conversation one day.
Absolutely.
Go do your Wes Watson and do your shit and see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'd do the bang if I were you. I'm telling you, that's startling shit. Just figure out a way to scare people quickly. And then let them realize that there was just a scare. Like, the guy in the bush that stands up?
Yeah.
You ever see those? Like, it's 5 seconds.
I had a bush. I was going to do something like that, but I just never got around to it.
Well, people like that. People like embarrassing moments. People like, well, you know what people like. I ain't telling you nothing you don't know. You got fucking 5 times the followers I do. No, you got like fucking
you got 8 times. Way more on Instagram. Well, I actually have been through 2 Instagrams. The last one got deleted about 400,000 a couple years ago. Had to restart, and then I got shadow banned for like 4 months. Like, I was gaining 1,000 followers a day. I was almost at 200,000 finally, and then they shadow banned me for a video where I'm just like, hey, shit, y'all need some trees, y'all need like weed, And YouTube said, or not YouTube, but
promoting illegal substances.
I'm like, dude, it's literally fake. It's a joke.
Yeah.
And they said, nope. And they rejected my appeal. And then I got shadow banned for several months, and I lost followers, got no views, like no interaction.
And then what? Gave up?
No, I was still like posting, but the posts weren't doing anything. So I'm like, you really have to wait till you're unshadow banned to grow. You cannot grow. You lose. They make you purposely lose followers when you're shadow banned.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Well, folks, go replenish his Instagram account. Go to @Cassady Campbell on Instagram and subscribe and follow. Go to his YouTube, Cassady Campbell Official, if you're not already there, and watch some of these motherfucking videos. If you find them funny, do him a favor, which would be doing anyone a favor. I want to tell the Bomb Squad and everybody listening, which is the Bomb Squad, hit subscribe. Like, it doesn't hurt you and it doesn't cost you, but it helps us. So everybody, do me a favor. You like the show? Do me a favor. Go to YouTube, hit subscribe. Let me see a couple 100,000 new followers from the motherfucking Bomb Squad. Follow me and follow my motherfucking new friend, Cassady Campbell. Sound good? All right, dude. Appreciate you coming in, though.
Man. Anytime.
You'll come back? You come to Vegas a lot?
Not really. This is my first time being here in years, but subscribing is as easy as taking a breath of air.
That's right.
It's free.
Folks, as always, till next time, keep it real.